Hello everyone, welcome back on my channel Lesson Plan Corner. So today in this video we will see what is cerebral palsy, that is known as Mastishk Pakshaghat in Hindi. If you need the same video in Hindi, you can watch this video on my another YouTube channel named Nutan Online Study. And yes, if you need the PDF, then please comment me yes in the comment section below. I will provide you PDF also for this video. Okay, now let's see what is cerebral palsy. You can see here cerebral palsy. So basically cerebral palsy is made up of two words, cerebral plus palsy. What is meant by cerebral? Cerebral means having to do with brain, means it is something related with brain, and palsy means weakness or problem with using the muscles. So palsy means weaknesses or problem using the muscles. So basically we can say that cerebral palsy means weakness, okay, weakness in the brain, okay, or problem with brain. It affects person's ability to move and maintain balance. So people who are suffering from this particular physical problem, cerebral palsy, they cannot move very easily, and they are also having problems of balance. They cannot maintain their balance. Okay, cerebral palsy was first identified by William Little in 1860. So first it was asked, or it was identified by William Little, okay, in 1860. A person with cerebral palsy may not walk, or in some condition with this problem may need special equipment to walk. Okay, so person who has a severe cerebral palsy, they may not be able to walk, or in some condition they can walk, but with the help of some some special equipment. Okay, and a person who has a mild cerebral palsy, they may walk with little difficulty and does not need to depend on any special equipment. Means we can say that there are two type of palsy: severe palsy and mild palsy. Severe palsy, person who are suffering from severe palsy, they cannot very easily walk from here and there, so they are having problem in walking. But person who has a mild symptoms of this cerebral palsy, they can walk, but not, but they means they can walk with a little difficulty, and in some condition they do not need to depend on any special type of equipments. Okay. Okay, now let's see types of cerebral palsy. Here you can see types of cerebral palsy. So there are basically four types of cerebral palsy: spastic cerebral palsy, dyskinetic cerebral palsy, ataxic cerebral palsy, and mixed cerebral palsy. Now, spastic cerebral palsy is also further divided into three groups: spastic hemiplegia, spastic diplegia, spastic quadriplegia. Now we will see each one of them step by step. Okay, so here you can see the diagram of this. Here you can see 70 to 80% it is spastic, and 6% here you can see ataxic, and 6% here you can see dyskinetic. Now let's see what is spastic cerebral palsy. So spastic cerebral palsy is also known as pyramidal cerebral palsy, and people who are suffering from this type of palsy, they can walk, but they have some awkward moments because their muscles are stiff. Basically we can say that there are some abnormalities in their muscles, and their muscles are basically stiff. Okay, it could affect different parts of body. Now here you can see it is divided into further spastic hemiplegia. It affects, so this type of hemiplegia, this type of cerebral palsy, it actually affects arms, hands, and legs, and children with this problem may have delay in learning and to talk. Okay, so this type of hemiplegia, this type of problem, is known as spastic hemiplegia. Second, you can see here spastic diplegia. So this type of cerebral palsy mostly affect one side of body part, muscle stiffness in the leg. So basically it affects only one part of the body, and also with this problem there is stiffness in the leg. Third, here you can see spastic quadriplegia. This is most several severe of all, means this is serious in condition, and it can affect the face, trunk and all the limbs. They often can have intellectual disability. So this type of problems means if person having this type of problem, they mostly having a disability, intellectual disability or problem with hearing and vision. So this is severe in comparison with other rest two type of you know two type of the CP that we saw here. Okay. Now second is dyskinetic cerebral palsy. So people with dyskinetic cerebral palsy often have problem controlling movement of their hands, arms, feet and legs. So people who are suffering with this type of problem, they are having problem in means they cannot maintain or they cannot control their movements. So they are having problem in the moment of hands, arms, means basically they cannot move their body parts like hand, arm, feet and legs like common people do, and their movements are also uncontrollable, means they cannot control on their movements. Okay, their body movements either be too slow or rapid. Sometimes it can affect face and tongue, thereby making it difficult to swallow and talk. So basically they have problems in their tongue, and they have problems in their sometimes talk also. They face difficulties while they speak or they swallow also. So either they can be too slow to do anything or too rapid. Okay, now third one is ataxic cerebral palsy. So what is ataxic cerebral palsy? People with this type of palsy have problem with balance, so means they cannot easily balance. Okay, and they are also having problem with coordination. They may have an unsteady walk. As they have hard time controlling their movement, they might have problem while writing, holding and catching. Means they have also problem with their movements, like they cannot easily control on their movements. So it can affect their writing skills or holding and catching also. Now fourth is mixed cerebral palsy. What is mixed cerebral palsy? When a person has more than one type of cerebral palsy, means it is means a person who has more than one type of cerebral palsy, that is known as mixed cerebral palsy. Now causes we will see. Causes first is birth complexion. So it may be possible that a woman who is pregnant, if she is any complications while pregnancy, then it can affect the baby also. Second is infection during pregnancy. So if a woman is suffering from any type of infection, so it can also affect the baby. Third is birth complication. We see it already. Fourth is head injuries. If due to any accident or due to any type of reason, if there is an injury in brain, it can also affect the brain. So it may also lead to cerebral palsy. Now treatment we will see. First is speech therapy. So speech therapy is a therapy that means that where uh, a specific person who is suffering from this, they means they has been given some type of speech treatment, speech therapy. Second is physical therapy. Third is surgery. So surgery is also available for this type of problem. And fourth is medication. So there are many types of medicines are also available for to deal with this type of problem. Now symptoms we will see. Lack of muscle coordination. So we have already studied it before, that people suffering from this type of problem, they have problem in coordination, and they do not have any control in their movements also. Second is abnormal walking and posture, so they do have problem also with they have problem in their legs and their hands also. As a result, they cannot walk like a common people. Okay. Third is speech difficulty. They also suffer from a speech difficulty. Fourth is learning disability. So we have learned this that this cerebral palsy can also can also you know can also have a bad impact uh, on the mind. So as a result, learning can also be learning can also get affect with this. Fifth is swallowing problem. Okay, so if you need the PDF, then please do comment me yes in the comment section below. Okay, and I will provide you PDF. So if you do like my video, then please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. We will meet in next video with another BA related topic. Till then, bye bye and take care.